Hey, this is the start of our New Year video. So it's not really scripted or anything, but it's really important for us to start this, so let's go. So the New Year's video, what has this year been like and what are we celebrating? We're celebrating growth, because honestly, 2021 and 2020 has been a year where we have been living in a pandemic, where things have just been completely insane, and no one can deny that. I have been through many highs and many lows this year, just as all of you have been. This year, I have been very lucky enough to focus more on mental health, to learn more about what's going on in my big old brain. I've been able to get an incredible puppy. I've been able to invest more time in Five Nights at Freddy's. I've been able to learn more about myself and figure more about who is me. And to be honest, there's been a lot of rough days in that, and this journey isn't over. I'm not done yet. I still got plenty of more to do. So the update on my brain, there's still a lot going on in here that we need to figure out, but we're working on it. And honestly, that's progress. Yeah, so that small business did not get started yet. I have plans, I have blueprints, I have prototypes, I have packaging stuff already. I have a lot of the business ready and planned. But is it started? No, not yet. I want it to become a thing, I do. But before I start that, I gotta get a couple of other things organized. First things first, I really want YouTube to be a more consistent part of my life. So I gotta do that first. YouTube comes first, and that requires a lot of planning. Like, I want the comics to be posted every other week. I want reaction videos posted every other week. I really eventually do want to start like a Stardew Valley part of the, not Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing part of the video, where like we start a new island together and we hang out on an island together. I think that sounds like a lot of fun. That should be a fun community building experience. I really want to, I want to bring books of tea back. I want my channel to be back to where it used to be before I got a job and went all crazy and did that whole thing. So I want to bring my YouTube channel back to what it used to be, because I think that'd be really fun. The other thing that I really want to get into more is, besides my business and YouTube, I really want to actively start taking care of myself. And a part of doing that is drawing. I miss drawing. I used to draw like 3 to 4 times a day, and I used to love it. It was such a good stress reliever for me. I was always calm doing it. It always helped me feel better with whatever was going on in my life. That's where all those comics came from. My Instagram was that I would draw, and that would be my self-care. I miss that. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to start posting the comic on the Instagram at least once a week. That'll be good. I also want to start posting more here. There's a lot of stuff I want to start doing and just getting things done. Can we do it? Oh, totally. This is just my wish list for next year, which I think is completely doable. Here are good things though that I've done this year that I think are really important. I have my own apartment. I moved out essentially from my home. I graduated from college, which was crazy. I got a dog. He's absolutely crazy and I love him to pieces, but I have a puppy. I have a full-time job. I get paid benefits now. Isn't that weird? I cook for myself. I pay my own bills, and a lot of things are just working. Like, I'm actually adulting. I've accomplished a lot in this year, and that's really cool. And I really want to acknowledge that. And anyone who's watching this, if you do a video like this too, or if you're doing just a reflection or talking to friends about it for your new year, recognize that you did a lot this year. Like, a lot. Because I know, like, sometimes it's hard to recognize how much someone's done. But just think about all the big things that you've accomplished this year. Like, big or small. Like, one of the things that I'm super proud of is that it's a really small thing, but it makes me really happy. I get coffee once a week. See, isn't that like a great, out of all the things I've told you, why is that a big thing that I'm proud of? Because I used to be the type of person where I would buy coffee every single day. And honestly, if you do that, go for it. I really wish I could again. But due to my financial situation, I'm not able to. So I recognize that, and now every Wednesday I go get coffee. Just on Wednesdays. And honestly, just that little victory each week feels so good. It's saving me a lot of money because honestly, I want to be at a point where I can buy coffee every day and not feel guilty about it. But right now, I'm not at that point. Maybe someday. But for now, just getting that little win each week is the best feeling. It's so nice. Like, it's really so nice. Also, my puppy is literally walking around right now in his sweater, and he's just like hanging. How is the handsome man, Mr. Cole? Yeah. You guys can probably see him running around in the background every now and then. And yes, that's why I'm throwing this ball. But yeah, just celebrate those little victories. They're really important. Seriously. Like, there's so much stuff that I still haven't done for YouTube yet that I want to post. Like, I have 2 like video movie series kind of thing where I made a bunch of short clips that I want to put together and make into a long video for YouTube, and I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be great. Also, there is an idea that I have that I'm not sure if I'll go through, but I'm putting it in this video so that anyone who watches this, they can hold me accountable for it. And next year, because my plan for these videos is that every year, so like this year, for example, I'm recording in 2021. When it's New Year's, when it's like the week of New Year's or December of New Year's, and it's 2020, and we're about to get to 2020, and we're about to get to 2023, I want my 2022 person, my version of me from next year, to make their own version of this video and be like, hey, where am I right now? Maybe I'm still in this apartment. Maybe I'm doing the same job. I don't know. I don't know what the future's gonna hold for me. I just know where I'm at right now. Maybe I'm living in Boston. Maybe I'm living in Maryland. Maybe I'm living somewhere else. I don't know. But I want future me to go look at this video and be like, and like react to it. And be like, hey, that's what I was doing last year. Cool. And I want to upgrade it. I want to be like, hey, this is actually what we're doing right now on YouTube. Hey, this is actually what we're doing right now in the business. If we started it. Hey, this is how big Poe is. Hey, this is how much coffee we can drink. Like, that stuff. I want to celebrate that stuff. So that's the whole big reason why I'm making this video now. It's actually my first time ever making this type of video. And I'm really excited about it. But yeah, so here's that special idea that I want to do. So I told family and friends this, but I never actually published it on YouTube. So what I want to do by the end of 2022, this is my goal. I want to have one of my books finished. So yeah, guys, if you haven't known or connected the dots, or to be honest, I haven't told anybody, it's been more implied, I'm a writer. Like, yes, I write fan fiction. Yes, like I write all the scripts. I do all of that myself, at least currently. And my goal is to someday write my own books. Like, I want to write series. I want to write my own collection of novels and my own thing. Come here, good boy. I want to do my own kind of series right now. And I want to be able to share that on YouTube, because honestly, I think that little bit of social pressure might really help me get more consistent with my books. Because right now, the books that I want to do are actually roughly based on the FNAF comics that I'm posting on this channel. So I think it'd be kind of fun to show you guys the different versions, because I've developed 5 new animatronics that are completely separate from FNAF that are my own. I've developed a main character. I'm working on a villain right now. And I want to create this story where we go on this adventure with these characters, because I love animatronics. And I love the idea of them just like having their own world and figuring out what to do and just all of that. So I'm really hoping that on this channel I can start talking to you guys about that. Like maybe like once a month we can go through the book or something, or I can show you sketches or something. Just giving me that social pressure, that need to like actually update you guys and be like, hey, this is how my book is going right now. Because I think with your all help, I can actually make this book a reality. So in 2022, I don't know if that's actually gonna happen in a year. I want it to, I'm manifesting it. But if it doesn't, future me can look back and be like, hey, that's okay. This is what we're doing right now with the book. Like, I can proudly say that I have 120 pages written so far of my book. Is any of it edited? No. but that's a lot of pages for a book, and that's phenomenal. Right now I'm recording this in December, actually the day after FNAF Security Breach released. And so next year on the anniversary of this day, I want to go back, watch this video, and be like, hey, how is my book doing? But yeah, you guys, I'm just really excited to see what this next year is going to bring. I really want to celebrate it. I'm really excited to see how we're all doing. But I do want to be real for a second. One second. Let's be real for a second. Because yes, this is actually how I am. I'm very happy-go-lucky. And this is just who I am. But let's be real for a second. Even though I'm really excited for this year, and I'm very proud of everything that I've been able to do this year, and I'm really proud of all of you for how much you've been able to do this year, I do also acknowledge that it's been a really difficult year for a lot of people. A lot of people have lost their jobs, a lot of people have lost their lives. It's been a very intense year. And I want to say I'm sorry. And I'm sorry for everything that we're going through, and I'm really happy that you all are waking up each day and that you're doing the best that you can. Even if the best you can is just going to work and just doing anything. Even if the best you can is just, hey, like you brushed your hair today, good job. Hey, if you were able to go outside today and go for a walk, good job. Celebrate those little victories. But I just want everyone to know that I'm really proud of you all, and I'm really happy that all of you are waking up each day. I'm really proud of that. So take care of you guys self this year, and the biggest thing I gotta say is be kind to yourself, because you'd be surprised how much I've learned. So I've been doing a lot of research on anxiety and depression and PTSD, because that's what I have all three of those. And a big thing to note with those in general is that the meanest person in the world to you, whoever you are, whatever you've done, is gonna be your own thoughts sometimes. Like, your own brain can be your worst enemy. So the biggest thing I want to tell all of you, that I want all of you to do next year, and forever if you can, if not, just take time each day to be kind to yourself. That can mean a million different things for each person. For me, that's gonna mean drawing at least every day, even if it's a quick little doodle on a sticky note. That's self-care to me, and that's being kind to myself. Another one is, if your brain is telling you a lot of bad stuff and a lot of things that just aren't true, take a minute and look back and be proud of who you are and recognize how important you are to the world. Please never ever forget that. Okay. All right, everybody, I think that is going to be it for this video for us. Thank you guys so much for celebrating the new year with us, and I am really excited to show you guys this year for next year. So future me, please do not judge me for how cheesy this is or judge any of it, but I really appreciate all of you, and I want to say welcome to 2022. And I'm really excited for us to figure out what this next step is. And thank you guys for joining me in this journey. Right now, I think on YouTube, we have 43 subscribers, and that makes me really happy. Because honestly, like, oh my gosh, wait, y'all gotta see this. Look at Poe. Look at this handsome man. He's such a handsome man. So the big reason why I'm so proud that I have 43 is that honestly, when I started this channel, I fully expected to have like just my family subscribe to me, and that was it. Having 43 of you, hi, or 42 or 45, whatever it is now, I haven't checked in a minute, but hi everybody. Welcome to the channel. I'm really happy you guys like watching this content and you subscribed. My plan for this year, I've done it a couple of times, but I want to make it official. Anyone who subscribes to me or anybody who watches my videos and comments and likes, I'm gonna call you guys my cupcakes. So, hi my cupcakes, welcome to the O Ship Show, and I'm so happy to take us to 2022. Bye. I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye. Happy New Year. Woo.